Welcome back to Morley's Market Update, where we've just got the latest data for Q1 of 2024. There are many similar trends to what we saw in Q4 of 2023, but some may leave you more surprised than others. Let's start by taking a look at the stats for homes in the Eleuthera real estate market. During these first 3 months of 2024, buyer demand continues to rebound from the low that this market experienced in Q1 of 2023. The volume of contracted sales more than doubled from last quarter, continuing its increasing trend. Additionally, while completed sales have been decreasing heavily from what we saw in Q2 of 2022, we are finally seeing a quarter-over-quarter increase. While it's only a small increase, it is good to see this figure go up when the volume of contracted sales hit its highest volume. On the supply side, new listings didn't continue to decrease quarter over quarter as we saw in Q4 of 2023. Instead, this market experienced a surge in new home listings, seeing more than triple the volume compared to Q1 of 2023. With big increases in supply over the past year, demand looks to be slowly increasing to try catch back up with the surplus of supply. While these changes are occurring, the prices of homes in this market continues to fall. Both the average and median sales prices experience new lows compared to the past 2 years of data. But if demand continues to increase for this market, it should start to drive prices back up as the market gets more competitive. As expected, with a large increase in supply and demand not following, the list-to-sale price ratio took a big drop as well. It reached the lowest ratio we have seen over the past 2 years, meaning sellers are more flexible in their sale price. Lastly, homes in Eleuthera are now sitting on the market for a shorter number of days. The days on the market experienced big decreases both year over year and quarter over quarter. This tells us that demand is slowly increasing since it is taking less time for houses to sell. Now, let's turn our attention towards the market for land. Like what we saw with homes, buyer demand in this market continues to slowly increase, just not nearly at the same speed as supply. For both contracted and completed sales, while they look relatively equal to the past 2 years, have experienced quarter over quarter and year over year increases. These increases are most likely because of the increase in supply in this market. The volume of new listings for Eleuthera land got back on its increasing trend after last quarter's dip in supply. Hopefully, demand will begin to increase to match the volume of new listings, which will in turn start to level out the market. With buyer demand remaining relatively stable, it continues to produce a surplus of supply in this market. This is most likely why the median sales price continues to remain relatively low while the average continues to decrease. If buyer demand starts to creep up to reduce the surplus of supply, don't be shocked to see prices begin to increase as well. With these changes that are taking place, days on the market for land is the largest we have seen over the past 2 years. Don't be worried though, as with a growing surplus of supply and a relatively constant demand, these changes are justified. Lastly, for land, the list-to-sale price ratio has remained stable with what this market has experienced in recent years. While there may not be any changes with an average ratio of 92.3, sellers should be a bit more flexible with their sale prices. With the increased availability of properties, buyers now have a wider range of options. But with a stable demand, these houses are just going to sit on the market for a longer period of time. Hopefully next quarter, we'll begin to see an increase in demand for this market to help with the surplus of supply. To view the full report as well as other quarterly and monthly reports, the link will be in the description down below. If you appreciated today's insights, don't forget to like the video, comment below, Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell to stay updated on all things real estate related in the Bahamas.